Alright, I'm out here, got me a little bit of fat wood processed here. Got me some shavings and some little fuzzy scraped off. I'll try to get me a little fire going with my Fire Steel Armageddon here. And a little bit of tinder. I'm going to try to char me some man-made and some natural tinder here. I'm going to try some galls. Always works pretty good for me. It burns quick, but it catches a spark very easy. I got me a little bit of punk wood, so just messing around, but anyway, I'll try to see if I can get this to going and enjoy the day. Pretty good day out here. It's not too hot, not too cold. Been getting a lot of rain, hadn't been able to get out and do anything, so kind of feel like I'm doing a little bit of firecraft here. See what I can come up with. But anyway, try to see if I can get this going. I can't hold the camera and do it. Somehow I could get that to where it would hold up. There we go. That took pretty easy. So tinder's a little damp. Anyway, get me some bigger stuff throwed on here. A little bit of wood there, and get this fire to go and get it in some coals, and I'll try to char me some material there. But be back in a little bit. Alright, got me a little bit of wood on there, and I'm going to let that burn down a little bit, and gets down to a few coals there. I'll throw my tinder on there and see if I can char it up. Be good to go. Feels good just to get out here and be able to get your fire going. Man, I haven't been able to get outside in a while. Everything is still pretty wet, but that wind's drying everything out pretty good. So let's see here. I got several more things I'm gonna probably mess around with today. I need to redo my handle, my little tomahawk that I've got. I don't know if I'll get that on video or not, but got me a good bit of fat wood that I gathered up the other day. I went out to my lease. So I'm going to let this burn down a little bit, and I can get that tinder on, so be back shortly. Well, I'm down to some coals here, so I'll go ahead and get this ready to go. Let's see, that looks like a good place right there for that one. And there we go. As soon as we get some smoke there, we'll be in good shape. And as soon as we stop getting smoke, we'll be even in better shape. So, we'll give it a minute here and see what we got. Alright, well, we're starting to get smoke now. The wind blowing pretty hard. It keeps shifting and hard to see, but we got smoke coming out of both of them there, so as soon as it stops smoking, they're ready to go. So take them off the fire, let them cool down a bit, and we'll see what we got. Okay, well, we're still getting a little bit of smoke out of them there, especially one of them, so we got a little bit more to go, but they should be just about ready. Okay, well, that looks like it's just about all the smoke there, so still see a little bit coming out here in just a second. I'm fixing to pull them out, especially this one, because it's done. So I'll try to get that one out, and by that time this one ought to be good and done. So it stopped smoking, it's pretty well done. So okay, got that one off of there, but you can see this one's still smoking a little bit, so it's still got a little ways to go. So let it go till it quits smoking, and this one's cooling down, and we'll see what we got. A lot of times I'll make my char cloth in a much bigger tin and do more at one time, but I needed to go ahead and char these tins, and I'm going to put me a kit in them and get them all set up and get ready to go, because I'm going to be using them to, I got a little stove stand, little makeshift stove, sterno stove stand that I'm going to use these to elevate them with, so I wanted to go ahead and burn them in and get all that paint and everything off of them, and put me some tinder in one and maybe a kit in another one, and just I'm going to keep that whole set together. So it looks like this one's ready now, so that's all the smoke. It looks like this one's ready now, so fixing to get this one off here, and we'll see what we got. Alright, well, there we go. We'll let them cool off some, and I'll try to open them up. If you open them up too early, they can cause problems. It can cause your material to actually start on fire and burn, so just trying to char it, of course, not burn it up. But anyway, I'll let that cool down and try to see what I came up with there. Alright, still that other one's a little hot to handle, so I'm going to give it a second, but I opened up this first one there, and you can see there's my gauze. Of course it shrinks way down, but it works really good at catching a spark, and it burns fast, but I've always been able to get a fire going with about a half, maybe even a quarter of that strip there. So if you got a good tinder bundle, it's never been a problem for me, but it does burn up pretty quick. But I say it just very easy though to catch a spark. So anyway, let this one cool off a little bit more, and we'll check this one out. Alright, and there's the punk wood. Looks like it's ready to go. So anyway, there we go. Got some charred cotton gauze and some punk wood, and might try to see if I can throw a spark into that and see how it goes. But anyway, old fire's died down, so I'm gonna go try to make my kits up here and put them together, and get me some Ranger bands and put around there, and gotta be good to go. But so I'll catch you guys later. I'm out.